Heading on to week 4 to face off against the Green and Gold, who are a 1-2 record with this division. Actually, 3 teams ahead of us. 3-0, 3-0, 2-1. This is kind of a busted division this year. Obviously, it's early on, and we do face the Cardinals, the Rams, and the Cardinals again, meaning where if we were to win those 3 games, assuming we win this, I would only assume we're number 1 in the division. So, obviously, we kind of control our own destiny. That's how it works, but it's not usually as easy as winning every game as we have already shown, as we have already lost a game. Of course, the Bears giving us a decent little fight, kind of fell apart near the end, but another NFC North matchup here with a team that is probably a little bit better at this point. Obviously, the Niners with 2 players of the week. Am I wrong to think that it's kind of weak from Debo? Obviously, Fred Warner had an amazing game, but that Debo game kind of seems weak. How the hell is that player of the week? Not saying it's like the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life, but I mean, is it really player of the week? I don't know. But this is what the squad looks like. Obviously, Hikaru having a pretty damn good game. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. That 1 interception was very, very bad in fairness, though. 200 and some yards. Nothing crazy. Kenneth Walker still struggling a little bit on the year. Obviously, finished with over 100 yards, but kind of garbage time yards, if you will. Obviously, the defense doing what it does very well, and that is stopping teams from scoring. Of course, Davenport out for 3 more weeks with Northcutt and Ford kind of filling in for his injury. Let's take a look at the roster of the Packers, see if there's any injuries on their team first, and then go into our scenarios. No injuries for the Packers. Gotta love it. You love facing your opponent when they're at full strength. Yeah. Quarterback, though, Drew Simmons, a rookie with a little bit of throw power, a little bit of speed. Actually, no speed. I thought 84 was a speed. He's actually slow as hell. Excel and agility is decent, but interesting. Aaron Jones still there. No A.J. Dillon. They have Lennon and Goodson. As far as their wide receivers go, Terry McLaurin is there. Chase Claypool. Someone is able to pull the trigger. Alan Lazard, Dobbs never really developed. Same with Watson. And then Amari Rodgers is somehow still here. Robert Tonyan is still here. David Bakhtiari is still here. Newman is still here. What an L. Josh Myers. J.R. Oliver looks all right as a youngster. And then somehow Tristan Wirfs. So they ended up losing Rodgers, but they did get better in like every other position, which is pretty impressive. Wyatt's still here. Clark's still here. Luvu's a little bit of an L. Devondre and Quay are still here. Preston's still here, but no Gary. Stokes and Alexander. Armin Van Buren, never heard of him. And then Adrian Amos is still here. If they were able to keep Gary, I would say this is actually a crazy outlook for that Packers team, but losing Gary is a mad L. Their pass rush is lacking hard because of it. But, of course, that could lead to success for us. Obviously, we're not going to keep this team as like a low, minded team. They're 1-2, no good quarterback. They got a lot of talent elsewhere. We're going to go with attacking or stopping their medium attack and then attacking the medium. Let's actually go inside. I don't want to have Aaron Jones run all over me. So let's attack medium, defend inside zone. We got a short week here. So let's, I don't really know what we're going to be able to do with this. Like, you can't tell them to not practice, right? Like, you still have to practice. Beat the Packers and commit 1 or fewer turnovers. Okay, hey guys, short week. Don't suck, okay? That's literally why even call us. End of the first quarter of the season. We're approaching the end of the first quarter of the season. What do you need out of Hikaru? Carry the team or build chemistry? No carrying involved. Just build chemistry. Get going. Wow, that's a lot of chemistry you got there. 4 touchdowns. Okay, got a couple upgrades, including Eric Banson, who we added to the focus practice stuff. Kind of seems like pass block is one of his biggest needs, but so is just overall power blocking. So we're going to go with a little bit of power blocking, and by little bit, I meant it. I really meant it. And then Darius Red, the finesse expert, 75 overall now. Let's see what he's got. He's played really well early on so far for us. 1 a finesse, 1 a block shed. Still a raw, but obviously that finesse is elite. And then Noah Fant, now an 88 overall, starting tight end no matter what, unless he gets injured, obviously. 2 to release, 1 a juke, 1 a medium, 1 a deep route. It's some okay route running. The release is probably the best upgrade by far. Where even is this release? Do they even show it? Like, they don't even show it on the tight end. How stupid. 285 overall teams, prime time, game time, and obviously potential playoff implications inbound. Obviously, last week's stats are great. Love that we didn't show the season stats. I'm down. I'm loving that. Number 15 for the Packers, huh? Okay, that's pretty interesting. That's something, all right, and I'm sure of it. That makes a lot of sense. Of course, looking at this team, wearing all whites, coming off of not a great start to their season. Obviously, ours hasn't been perfect either, but 2-1, obviously better. And our team as a whole, more potential. They're kind of peaked, where that quarterback position is still kind of iffy. The talks about what is that Packers team going to look like after Rodgers goes is it's definitely looking like the way people were thinking. But like I said, a little surprising to see them add the amount of talent that they have, outside of that quarterback spot. I mean, they have a very competitive-looking team. It's just how bad will that quarterback be? We'll be getting the ball to start this one out. Pinion with the kick. A little bit off to the side, and because of that, we are not going to have a clean return, so I will not be allowing that to go out of the end zone. Caldwell, good decision, as that would have probably led to us being at like the 15 at best. Hikaru season numbers, 5 for 5. Somebody take a picture of this because it is the best it will be. Hopefully not, though, as we are hoping this is kind of his year. Obviously, breakouts can exist, and if he gets one, could be the future. Obviously, we're kind of in on him at the moment as we instantly lose 3 yards. I get it's an inside zone against Kenny Clark, who has inside stuff, but like, is that ability so good that he's just going to win every single time no matter what? Probably, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just a guy asking questions. And we got stuck just staring at ghosts, really. Seeing the streak down the sideline, I didn't believe we could hit that throw in there. Probably could have. Waiting for Fant to get over the middle. It took him too long, and we're looking at a pretty bad situation early on. Should have definitely taken that streak down the sideline, though, without a doubt. Good pickup. And just going to take that shot. Doesn't catch it. Would have been over the line anyways, I believe, but still. Good pickup by Kenneth. Unfortunately, it's still going to be a drive that ends in a loss of 13 yards and a punt. Like, I get why teams go conservative there, try to get the clock moving a little bit, or a little bit of positive yardage, if you will. Make the punt a little bit better, too, but I don't know. I just felt like we could take the shot and get it there. Of course, Simmons, wearing number 6. They must have realized they handed him the wrong jersey or something. Not a bad year, obviously. Very similar yards to Hikaru, but better touchdown-to-pick ratio. 23 years old, though, with normal dev is a little iffy for a rookie. Got some decent ratings, in fairness, but see what they can do. They have a lot of talent at wide receiver, and their offensive line is insane as well, so this could be a really bad matchup for us. Getting popped is Mr. Terry McLaurin, but nearly a first down in the play. Kalen Barnes cutting across. Going to have to try to get back to these wide receivers. And good cutback by Aaron Jones, the cutback master, slipping to the 38-yard line, kind of hop-stepping as he does for the first down. And then some, to be fair, a lot more than just a first down. Tanyan, apparently a superstar tight end, kind of selling this poorly as we bring Adams up. But it doesn't matter as they decide to run the ball anyways, and they lose 2 into the blitz. Marshall having himself a pretty good year early on, not gonna lie. Played a lot of different snaps at a lot of different positions, and I bring it up, and ironically enough, there goes Marshall getting beat for about 13 to Tanyan. Nice. Of course, didn't expect Tanyan to be superstar, so I don't know what his abilities are. If he's got something like inside short, whatever the hell they call it. Oh! Damn, Barnes all over it, but the body of Chase Claypool, shielding off the defender, then it pretty much makes it where no matter who the coverage guy is, he's going to beat him anyways, so it is important in that context. We will not be able to know. As Aaron Jones getting a lot of really good blocks. Come on, somebody come up and help. Jamal Adams doing a pretty good job holding him down, but nobody wants to come up and get a pop on Aaron Jones to the 11. And, of course, this comes after a very bad 3-and-out, if you even want to call it that. It's like worse than a 3-and-out. And there goes Diggs, finally getting a lick on one of these players. Had a chance before and just sold. Man coverage with Diggs helping a bit. Probably a run, so everybody get their lanes. And good job by Jamal Adams. I thought he was going to slip away. Gains nothing. Dime look. Try to cover this end zone. Do not give them the touchdown, please. Not going to have anything short to the end zone. And the big 6'5" Allen Lazard catches the ball to the corner. Tariq Woolen, the big ball hawk, maybe too ambitious for his own good. As we, of course, give up a touchdown that should have never existed. Cutting back as the blocks really weren't great, and we are -4 on the ground so far. We're going to come back with a similar look. Going to have that quick out to Patterson, and they give him a lot of separation. I know that's the way the Packers like to play on defense, but Jair going against a rookie like Patterson, I think they would be pressing him up a little bit. He should be able to handle that easily, but instead it's a 10-yard gain, now leading to a 3rd and 1. Kenneth fighting off Devondre Campbell for a gain of 6. A first down and positive yardage. You know, we like to run, you know, consecutively when we're successful with it, so this could try to, you know, maybe play them off. Rolling out, maybe getting ourselves in a little bit of trouble. That's a pretty big layup as Jair is going to take down Metcalf, but not until a gain of +20. Stretch does not look great, but rolling out to the left, you know, probably a little ill-advised. Setting the feet. Doesn't really get it there, but at some point, Patterson's got to realize, hey, I don't need to just run out of bounds. I can kind of slow down, slow up, and see what's near me, you know? Of course, they're not going to let us run this, so we just ran a play in a row there. Bringing Metcalf to Jair is a bit questionable, but here we are. Quick throw to the outside, and that's a pretty good play as Kenneth will get the first down on the reception for 11. I wouldn't even necessarily call that, like, creative, but got to try to get creative with the play calling a little bit. Try to get our guys open. And here goes Hikaru looking for someone open. Not going to happen. Trying to pull one of those classic scrambler-type moves, but maybe a little out of his pay grade. Does the smart thing, gets rid of it, lives to see another down. And that down could lead to a score on this drive. Metcalf on the slant. Going to trust that, and dropped. Couldn't tell. Devondre made a pretty damn good play on the ball. It could have been picked even, but I don't know. I was feeling it. I thought we were going to get that. Regardless, 3rd and 10. Another pass play. Fant on the inside. Wheel gets the gain of about 13. Beautiful play. Devondre's been great, but a lot of players missed that. Can we get... I don't even know who that is on the other side. Can we get that cornerback, it looks like, blocked? We cannot. Who is that? It's the rookie, or the youngster. He's 87 speed. He doesn't have that kind of angle on him. Come on now. You don't have that kind of angle. 2nd and 16. Little predetermined, but I just knew that they were not going to be able to get out there. Gains 11, so a manageable 3rd and 5. It's been a battle. This drive specifically has been tough. And it looks like Devondre's getting a little... I don't want to intersect him, though. Want that more shallow, maybe? Oh, crap! Come on! No! Oh, he's open for a touchdown, but we were already sprinting. Should have just taken one. Instead, we did both. Wow, that's a bad decision. Still should hit that throw. I guess I wasn't wrong for throwing it because our offensive line double-teaming Devontae Wyatt, who's not even good, gets beat. So we weren't going to get the first down. So I guess we were smart for throwing it, even though it led to a pick. Wow. The way they played that on defense, that should have been an easy pass or running lane, and it wasn't. We left Aaron Jones open. So is that guy, though. A great job by Jamal covering Allen Lazard. Oh, my God, dude. That pick is just like, it's not even... I mean, Hikaru should have threw it better, obviously, but on the run with a guy right in his face. Kind of thrown against his body. You know, it's not easy of a throw. Just putting ourselves in bad situations. And to the outside. There's nobody even close to him. First down. That's so frustrating. Just felt like we had a touchdown running, and then, you know, they just leave Wyatt. Double-teaming Wyatt, and they let him have free reins. Great tackle by Jamal. I mean, at this point, we're kind of committed to the mid. Like, there's nothing I can audible to here that would save us. Good job by Nwosu and Mr. Jamal Adams. 3rd and 4, bringing all these DBs. A little debatable, but it definitely feels like a pass situation. To the outside, Diggs is nowhere to be found. Missing the hit. Woolen with a nice pop to the 49. 1st down, 7 for 7. Seems like the Packers found themselves 3 straight Hall of Famers. Unbelievable. The luck these guys got. And it's going to be an inside handoff. Alexander misses. Should have just gave him the 1st down at that rate. 8 yards. That I can at least admit, though, is a bad defensive play call. Goodson in the backfield. Could still be a run. Out. Sydney beat a little bit. But that little bit is enough to give them yet another 1st. Bringing the corner off the edge. Could be a run, but I don't expect it. And there is 0 players in that corner. Wow. Anyone want to get over there? Who messed that up? Let's run press man inside. I mean, we're not playing well in zone anyways, so might as well at least get a freaking blitz in man. And good job. He gains 2, though. Got some bodies up here. To the outside, and Sydney's nowhere to be found, but Jamal Adams was burned even more. The receiver talent they have is insane. Who would have thought? Man, that interception by Hikaru is so brutal, though. You can't lie. That's really tough. Kind of try to cut back. I mean, it's not even like it was one guy that, like, you know, it wasn't like it was Kenny Clark and his ability that got, you know, through that easily. They just burned us. Like, it's just, like, what do you do in that spot? And that could have been really bad, but it seemed like they were all kind of chasing that first underneath look. So I ended up going to Fant, who I thought was the one that they left. I couldn't really tell, but it seemed like it was correct. Patterson, the rookie, really did not want that windup from Hikaru there. It's really weird for him to throw it like that, but we got it there anyways. They backed off enough, gave us a look, and we took it. Kenny Clark on the inside. Can't wait for him to blow this up. He actually doesn't because of the double team. Still gets a piece of it, and wow. Absolutely pummeled on the play. Gains 4, but that really didn't feel worth it. He got destroyed. And behind the play is Noah Fant getting involved in this drive. Popped by Stokes. To the 34, though, on a 1st down. They really don't want us to run the ball, which, I mean, I guess makes sense. Although they're going to give it to us anyways. Kenneth's too fast. Gets the block that he didn't even need. Kenneth Walker, huge touchdown on the board. Great blocks for once. Kenneth has absolute elite speed. He is a fast guy. And here goes the run. The rookie taking down Jones one-on-one. Still going to gain 4. Maybe could have ran up a little bit more aggressively, but don't want to get too aggressive against Aaron Jones and then get beat for 20 instead of 4. Bringing a blitz. Oh, the 2 linebackers crossing paths hit each other on the way in. 11 for 11 for the youngster quarterback. The dumb part is we've played against quarterbacks who've played way worse than this, and they're way better. So I don't understand. And there goes Red, the youngster, who does a better job by not getting the tackle and flips Royce Newman off of him. This guy's got some freaking grit, dude. Get off me, he says. Your guy's on the ground. Beautiful play. 2nd and 16. Big opportunity here. Sit down. Oh, what a hit by Jamal. Wow, I thought we had the pick. I thought we had the pick. Other times I can tell, you know, when it's like, we shouldn't have went for the pick there, but that one made sense. And he's not going to get it off. No one really to go to. I almost wonder if he actually tucked it more than he actually just didn't get it off. Let's call a timeout on top of it. It really seemed like everyone was locked. I mean, you look at this play. Obviously, it's like near instant pressure. We brought a lot of people here. They just didn't have enough to block. But other than him standing tough and throwing that quick out to Lazard, I mean, nobody's open for a 1st down here. Woolen's locking that up, unless you're really depending on it, you know, him getting open. Obviously, Utanyan's kind of open. There's a guy right on him, too. So defense is taking away points here on this drive and giving us a chance to put some up. Could be a potential 14-point swing if we score a touchdown here, for all we know. And Caldwell, nice move, but only going to get us to 24. 2 timeouts left, 1:20 on the clock. Don't want to do anything too crazy, but if we see an opportunity, we'll take it. I think you start out with a nice run on the inside zone. Kenny's on the wrong side, so we should be fine to get something here. And we'll get a few. 6 yards. Hurry up to the line. Go with the dagger look. Metcalf's kind of my look over the top, and he is. Fall down. Spike the ball. Try to keep those timeouts if we can. For some reason, Hikaru sucks at throwing the tight end on these, but it's a good play. We got to take it. Oh, wow. He goes the wrong way. Thank God Moore is open because tight end kind of got wild. Don't want to waste the downs on that situation, so we are going to call 1 of 2 timeouts. Metcalf on the drag. Could be looking at Fant or Patterson. And there's a really good throw to Patterson who catches the ball to the 12. Spike to the 12. 23 seconds left with that timeout. Normally I'd like to run that out, but they know that. I'm going to try to move more to the outside there and try to clear out from Metcalf. It's a tough reeks at linebacker. Devondre good. Maybe not. Maybe not. Metcalf touchdown. What a beautiful drive. Green Bay's defense is still Green Bay's defense. Getting diced up. What a missile. When Hikaru's on, he is good. That throw power is, I mean, barely second to none, right? Like, there's only a few guys with stronger arm than him in the league. Aaron Jones stat padding time. But obviously, I would do the same. Try to, maybe get a look, see if there's anything there. They are going to call a timeout, which, I mean, similar to the way we ran our drive, but I don't know. I don't think there's enough time for them. I think this is a risky decision I wouldn't be taking if I was them. Ooh. 9 seconds. I mean, I guess. To the 41 now. Kind of sitting in like a cover 4 look. You can have the tight end if you want. Outside. You can have the outside. I don't care if you want. 5 yards. Hail Mary look. I don't even know if the guy has the chance to get the ball there. We're going to probably bring Brooks in on the blitz. Oh, he did an okay job on Wirfs of all players and then gets picked up by Jones. Really good blocking, to be fair. And I was about to say, of all the teams you get the Hail Mary, the one incompletion of the whole first half for this quarterback is a Hail Mary, and even then it was barely. Sheesh. This guy's insane. Of course, looking at the numbers, all tied up. Stats look super close, too. This is a game and a half. Could not ask for a better prime time. All right, Jamal near the line. A scrimmage to start this half, and wow, what a freaking throw. Lazard popped, but gains 9, holds on. I mean, that throw is laser fast. Like, I couldn't even get to it. They run a streak with Terry. Oh, what a tackle attempt. And then Woolen whiffs! What is that? Oh, my God. Barely stepped out of bounds there. Looked odd because that left foot, like, it tapped. But what is Woolen doing there? Like, he just whiffs. I went for an A tackle. It looked like a hit stick. I mean, it looks pretty locked up to me. He's going to take a shot. I looked inaccurate rather than a throwaway, so good defense. Coverage was about as good as you could ask for, and now we got the rookie going up against. I'm going to drop back Mafe here. And that's why we do it. Get out there! Kalen Barnes, good try, but that kind of felt like a drop from Claypool more than an actual, like, good defensive play. Am I wrong to think this? Kalen Barnes going against some pretty good talent on this side of the field here. And underneath, Marshall, with some help, will limit them to a field goal. Good defense, fair enough. Sucks to get beat, but, 3 points. Good stop. Bryant trying to get there, doesn't get it, and it will be the field goal through the uprights by Prater, still in the league. Right, that was a very fast drive. Their drive almost ended just as fast as our very first one of the game where we went 3 and out. Lost 13 yards on it. Oh, wow. Quay beating Marshall very easily there. Kick return game not looking so hot. He's going to go halfback dive. They want to go with end our career. Oh. It's just like he does amazing things. And then like, how do you miss that badly? Like, how is it possible to miss that badly? Like, that should be illegal. Of course, I see Metcalf is wide open here too, but so is Fant. I mean, they're both open. I mean, you throw it to where the inside of the 40 is there, and I mean, where is that ball going, man? Like, sure, like I said, you could easily see that Metcalf is probably the easiest guy that I should have hit. But would it have mattered? Would he even hit him anyways? I mean, he missed Fant by a mile, so... Wow. I mean, that's inexcusably bad. Like, that's all I can say about that. I don't understand what that is. Like, it's not the sliders. It's something, like, inherently wrong with him. Like, he's got a disease. Wow, Jesus Christ. Ed Oliver, man. When he makes a play, he makes a play. I mean, he just had his arm out and just clotheslined him pretty much. Oh, look at the step up. Not going to get to the corner. It's a pretty good throw, which, I mean, there's no defense for a perfect throw. That's all we can say. It's literally a saying. Really don't like man coverage here at the line, but it's like the only way for us to blitz successfully. That's a lot of movement, and once again, I mean, there's not much you can do about that. That's literally perfect defense. Gotta literally be perfect with this quarterback, and even then, like, it doesn't matter, because, like, he'll just overthrow it like a madman anyways. And just like before they kick a perfect ball, gotta kneel it. Every time they show this Kenneth Walker thing, it's like, run the ball, run the ball. We gotta keep showing it because you keep forgetting to run the ball. And then it's like, I get we have a ton of tight ends here, but normally, even if I've got 3 receivers out, like, they're ready to stop the run, you know? And Stokes, I don't know if he has like a special visor on or if it's just glitching, because I thought I paused before to look at a replay and he didn't have that red visor on. I don't know. Handoff up the middle, and I mean, it's just like, what can I do about that? Like, that's why I don't want to run the damn ball. Like, that being a stop there is just insane. I think that's absurd. That's a long throw to try to get that back over. But he left him. And it's, I don't think an overthrow. I think Moore just lost his damn mind, dude. Like, this is an out route, and he just stops. What out routes do you guys know that are like what does he think? Is this a 3-yard route? Get to the side, bro. Get away from the oh my. There's no one's having a good time. Unless you're a Packers fan here. If you're on their side of things, you're loving it. And I mean, he just misses. I mean, we just killed him. Where's my fumble? No fumble. I did not see Terry there. My bad. Almost just pulled it off completely. And Brooks, that's a guy that, if I had to determine, you know, who's going to make, you know, good on a tackle one-on-one, it's pretty much him. I don't really know anyone else that's going to be the guy I would be betting on. I mean, we had too many outs to cover and all that. I mean, once again, there's no defense for a perfect throw, and that's the way this quarterback has played all night. He might have played so far, wow, hammered, like the best quarterback we've played in this entire series. Not this season, not like, you know, last couple weeks, but like this entire series. Like, I kid you not. Hello? Like, what? Am I playing Mutt, dude? Hello? I think we made the adjustments we needed. Although it's clearly glitched out because I don't even know where the hell the first down line is. What I do know is it's the first down. Don't need to know where the line is to know that they got it. We needed 5. It was like 10. And good teamwork there. That's a huge loss. Don't know how it's only a loss of 3. It felt like 5 or 6, but that's what she said, I guess. I mean, man coverage is really the only thing that has worked. False start. All right, defense, this is your chance. This is literally like, if you don't stop them on this drive, the game's over. Like, if you can't stop him in this situation, ain't no way you're stopping him at all. What the hell was that? Was that a receiver? Bro, what it... Huh? The right guard just gets nuts and jumps... We've been Antonio Browned. Excuse me? Nobody here has the ball. All right. 2 running backs in the backfield here. Well, one's a fullback, and that fullback looks like he's about to beat us. Come on, D. And there we go. It's okay. It's okay. Thought it was going to be picked. Then for a second, I thought it was going to be caught for them. And with this, a field goal, I mean, I don't think you want to return this anyway, so I'd rather prepare for a potential fake than anything. Actually, you probably would, because there's not very many fast players on the field for them. We're going to let Woolen return this. Oh! Yeah, they did not let me return that. I tried to return that. I thought we just lost like 30 yards of field position. Not sure what the hell happened there, but whatever. We're at past midfield. Oh, they're not ready. Nah, we juked a little too early, but it's all right. It's a big gain of 7. You know, maybe we haven't run the ball as much as we normally would like to, but I feel like we're still sprinkling it in pretty well. Screen pass. They're not ready for it. Kenneth, well behind the line of scrimmage with a pretty iffy throw. Gains 5. Got the line doing a lot on this drive. There's no question about it. I'm looking for whatever I can find here. I got to get that ball out, brother. Might have got myself a little bit of trouble there, in fairness. All right, down 10, but we are... I mean, we went the wrong way that last play, but we are moving. That needle is definitely swayed a bit. It was very close, middle, you know, at half, but it's definitely moved a little bit since then. Ran this last time, and it did not work the way we wanted to. Let's run the slant with Patterson. Hope somebody takes a step. And once again, I don't... There's just so many moving parts on that. I just go blind. First things first, I'm seeing the slant. I'm like, that's not open. Devondre is covering both perfectly. Neither of those throws are open. Then I see the slant, the streak, and then at this point, I'm like, there's just no way. Like, unless I throw it right here, I still don't know if that's getting in there. And then at this point, it's like, oh, I see Patterson, but it's too late, and then the pressure. Send help, please. And hopefully that help is going to come in the form of DK Metcalf. And we're in some trouble, and that's going to be picked off, sent right to Quay, like, you know, it's like a gift wrap pass. Nice hit by the tackle, but that is going to be a GG. Of course, they are playing the outside shade early, so it's kind of a play that's just not going to work. Was going to just take it to Metcalf, but here I was kind of waiting. I was hoping that Quay was going to take the bait a little bit sooner, and we'd have time, but we just didn't. Their defense, as I kind of expected early in this one, is the key to winning, and Woolen doesn't do enough, gets beat, touchdown, Terry McLaurin. What's the ability they have? I can't audible my guys? I lose some icons before the snap. How does that make any effing sense? What a throw. Holy crap. That's insane. 2nd and 1. Looking for something over the middle. I mean, I maybe had Patterson, but we're going to take off with Hikaru, who I try to slide with, decides not to. All right. Looking for something. Over the middle. Nice find to the rookie Patterson, who uses some speed to get to the 20. I don't know if they're playing back or what's the story, but we're finally moving a little bit. I think this is just go route city. Metcalf to the corner. And overthrown by a mile. Fans there. Just hit him, man. Just give the guy a damn chance, would you? That's all we want is a damn chance. Give him a shot, you know? Quick throw over the middle like that. I mean, it's not as tough, in fairness, but to the 3. And they're ready for that. And inside, a little behind them, Patterson catches it, touchdown. It's a nice little drive. Of course, defense really hasn't been able to consistently make stops, but you still got to bet on the defense with this much time left. Outside, get out there, and Nwosu. I mean, about as good as you could ask for. 5 yards allowed when there was that much run-up for Aaron Jones is pretty crazy. And Nwosu did a damn job there. I mean, there's just nobody running with him. Lazard just running around on his own. He could have just sat down there. There's nobody there on a press? Really? Anyone want to cover their guys? Diggs, nice hit. No fumble. I mean, at that point, I'm not even, like, hit sticking to, like, force a fumble. I'm just hit sticking because I feel like anything else is going to just be a non-tackle. And to the outside. I mean, that's good defense. They got a little, I don't know, conservative feeling with that one, though. 3rd and 10, dropping in a little bit of coverage is such an L, but, like, what can I do? I suppose you bring Marshall. Marshall gets him off his platform, and because of that, he runs into Mafe. Good last-second user decision to blitz. And with that, it'll be an 8-yard sack and a chance for the offense to maybe climb. All right, they're backing him off. I don't know if this is a bait or not, but with Kenny Clark on the inside, you never know. And there goes Walker gaining some yards. Hurry up to the line, see what we got. And, I mean, they're kind of stepping up a little bit here. That must have just been another bad throw. I don't understand, man. I just don't get it. I really don't. I just don't. What am I witnessing, bro? Like, what? That's just a trash throw, dude. Is this a throw motion? What is it? All right, Greer is now in because Hikaru is clearly just trash. He's awful. Quick throw underneath to Patterson, who gets a decent little bit yardage, 12 yards. Tough throw. Yeah, that's a lot to ask for. That's all me. They're going to take another one in. Look at Greer with the speed, though. Tries to strip him. That's a bad throw. That's my fault. I tried to force that one in there. I still can't believe he made that overhand catch like that, though. That's like receiver level talent. Like, we've had drops that are, easier than that. That's pretty absurd that he made that play, but it's a bad read. It's all us. And bad timing. Wow, I can't believe we got smoked like this. That's insane, dude. It's so many opportunities, too. We just kept turning the damn ball over our head. Touchdown number 4,000 for the Packers. See if our inside wiggle, streak, whatever you want to call it, double move, I guess, actually runs. Kit's pass interfered late. Bo Melton gains 12. So with the recent history of our throwing, this should be intercepted. Why not? Why not? Metcalf in behind the defense holds on to the 24. Perfect throw. That Everett Barron guy must be tall. I didn't really pay attention to his size. I usually just kind of pay attention to this, speed. He's gotta be freaking tall. Like, he looks lanky. Behind the defense, Patterson down to the 4. I mean, yards-wise, we look pretty good. We just couldn't finish any drives with touchdowns. It was just a challenge. I mean, even there, it looked like it should have been a walk in the park the way they were lined up, and we get stopped. At first, it's going to be read option. I don't think anyone's on Walker, though. I mean, there was. Good fight. Still gets stopped. You got to be joking. Oh, my God. This pass rush from them apparently can cover. They can rush. They can do it all. And Greer's going to run. Ain't nobody catching him. Holy. They really trying to get me to believe here, huh? Yeah, that's a little behind. A little behind Metcalf there. Leads him in. That's a first down. Or first down, 2-point conversion. Game's unlikely anyways, but if you want a chance, you obviously have to recover some onside kicks. Oh, it just rolls out. What a bunch of bums to let that one go. Good grab by Kalen. I mean, it's not like we're going to win the game, but still, might as well get the stats up a little bit, get more experience for Greer in a real game situation. We're close to real game because you don't know how much actual coverage you're going to be calling. Only, kind of bad play was, that stupid bad read interception. Devondre all over it. Underneath to Moore, gets enough of a lead up to gain 8. Across the field, Moore again. Oh, that was a bad decision by us. Of course. And then they're going to return it for a touchdown, the sleazy bastards. Oh, wow. The decision-making has been on point. The throws have been on point. Everything's been on point, obviously. Everything's been perfect. Greer taking off, utilizing the speed. A little bit of a late hit. I would have sold that. I would have went down crying out of bounds. I can't believe he hit me in front of my mama who was in the damn crowd, man. Outside, laser to Moore, who gets out of bounds. I mean, Patterson looks pretty open here, no? I'm not sure if they're going to... They've been making crazy plays all day, so you never know. Pretty good throw to the rookie. Tries to get all the way. Not going to. Trying to run that play base. Oh, what? They make you change the play just because you hurry up? What the hell are we even running here? Give a chance to Fant. Wow, that is well overthrown. Could have been picked cleanly. Would have toe tapped it without even having to worry because it was overthrown. Maybe Metcalf gets it. Fant? No way that trash can Fant did that, dude. Do you want me to bring Hikaru back next week? I'll freaking do it, dude. And with this little bit of time left, I'm not sure. Yeah, we're not even going to have the damn time to throw it, dude. Jesus. I was going to just take a shot to Metcalf, but at the same time, I thought maybe we could have gotten actual play developed. But that would require our offensive line to actually be not the worst in the league, which, of course, I forgot is unfortunately the actual case. 52-27. Punch that little bum Hikaru in the side of his head because holy crap, he's got a disability. He cannot throw for crap, bro. 5 interceptions in the game. Obviously 4 from Hikaru. There was one bad read by us with each, I think. But obviously Hikaru on his own was just garbage. I thought this was a game where he was going to play really well again. You know, he had that early pick, but I felt like we were playing well outside of it. And yet, it's just the way it is. Obviously, we got away from the ground game a little bit more than we wanted to. But just felt like the pass lanes were open. We just weren't hitting the throws, simply put. The rookie Patterson, though, really nice game. Moore had a couple of nice catches in the second half. Metcalf was pretty good. Fant was okay on that one drive before half, but overall, just inconsistencies and terrible throwing. I mean, that's really all it is. All the picks in the world for them, and just L's upon L's. Got a bunch of upgrade points, but I'm going to save them for next week, as we'll maybe have even more once the the training and all that's done. Really no point in clicking these, but I'm going to anyways, just to keep up with the realism, if you will, even though some of these missed throws are beyond unrealistic. Can't believe how bad the offensive line has played, though. Like, it's just, they're playing so badly still. I really don't have much to say. Well, I have something to say. Your bench next week. Unlucky, dude. Going up against the Cardinals. We are now 2-2. Still at 500. You know, the team's not done for, but this quarterback situation has become a massive problem. May even try to look for outside help if there's any backup quarterbacks on teams that just aren't going to start their backups anytime soon and they're decent. Don't know just yet, though, as Greer looked pretty good in the little bit of time he played over Hikaru near the end of the game there when it was out of reach. So maybe he gets the job. We'll see. Regardless, a super devastating loss there. But thankfully, it is really early in the season, so we still have time to figure things out. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, really appreciate your continued support a ton, especially on this series, as, of course, it is the main franchise series for the year on the channel. Obviously, we'll still have Vikings franchise and probably a relocation franchise at some point, but that's a bit down the line. Hope you guys, come back for next video. But until next video,